Hey everybody, I want to point out the fact that in 2019, I think that this is prime training ground for learning to recognize when something is a lie or when something is at a minimum deceptive or you're not getting the full story. So it's not even the end of February yet. It's like February 20th or 21st. And so far in the last 6 to 8 weeks, we've seen BuzzFeed release an article about how Trump directed Paul Manafort to lie to Congress under oath. That turned out to be false. We saw a story about a standoff between teenage high school kids wearing MAGA hats having a racist standoff with a Native American chanting "Build that wall," and some black Jewish Israelites. And it turned out that that whole situation was precipitated by adults. And that all the video release, the kids never hurled anything offensive at all. It was all the adults yelling shit at the kids. And now, more recently, Jussie Smollett, the star of my own video, I did a video about him. A gay black man gets jumped, gets a rope tied around his neck, a hate crime for being gay and being black, and for being outspoken against Donald Trump. Yeah, it's a sack of shit. The whole thing he was orchestrated himself. He planned everything about the attack. Disgusting piece of shit. This is like, so 2019 is turning out to be a liar boot camp. You know, we never has it been more apparent because of the high frequency of these events. We have a unique opportunity here as citizens of Earth, not just America, but the world, to train ourselves to recognize lies when they're happening. The term breaking news is relevant for two reasons. Breaking news translates to we really don't know shit yet. And it also accurately describes the state of our news media. It's breaking, it's broken. They have their prerogative is to be first. It doesn't have to be right, doesn't have to be correct, just has to be first. Because first gets the clicks. First one to the clicks, gets the ads, gets the money, etc. So they throw facts and confirmation to the wind. The kid from Covington is now suing for $250 million in a defamation lawsuit. I hope he gets it. Looks like fake news is going to be a little expensive these days. And I don't even really like the term fake news. I prefer the term first news. Because that's where it comes from. That push to be first. Just be first. Just get it out there. What good can we get from this? Because we can't change it. We don't control the media. How can we grow and learn from this? Well, these things all have one thing in common. They're breaking news, they're viral, and they get a lot of people upset. And that seems to be the calling card for something that is exaggerated, lied about, partially untrue, not fully investigated. It's sensationalized. It is offensivized. It's overconflated to be offensive and hurtful to as many people as possible so that it draws the most clicks. Just like if you're an old dude like me, back in the whatever decade, when it was just newspapers, the headlines had to be catchy enough to get your quarters out of your pocket and get you to buy a copy of the newspaper. Or every single copy that's in the vending machine. Some of you know what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm not just buying one, I'm buying them all. I gotta share this information with people. When something just permeates the news, it's not true. It's not. When there's something that's just in your face, all over, everywhere you go on your phone, chances are it's not true, or it's partially true. They took something small and they inflated it. And we can all learn to recognize that's how lies look these days. That's how a lie looks now, in current modern day. Jussie Smollett just proves it. When you meet someone who's the victim of an unbelievable circumstance, or wow, it just seems like lightning just came out of the sky and struck you. Which I actually do know a guy who was struck by lightning. I know another guy whose family won the lottery jackpot. And then there's me, right? Nothing crazy has happened to me. I should probably start playing the Powerball. But, when you meet people and like they have this unbelievable success story or victim story that draws you in, you find yourself telling people, man, I met the best guy, I met the best girl. Or it's like, man, you won't believe what this one person's going through. You won't believe. I can't believe. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, that's incredible. Wow, that's unbelievable. There's your clue. And I'm not saying that unbelievable shit doesn't happen. I mean, it does. I got one friend struck by lightning, another won the lottery, and I haven't won shit. That's believable. The unbelievable does happen. I'm saying when you find yourself saying that, thinking that, feeling that, grab your magnifying glass, Sherlock, and start digging. Put some rubber to the road and confirm. Talk to other people around them. Were you there when it happened? What were they doing? Were they playing with the rattlesnake? Was he fucking with it? That's a Bill Burr quote. What was going on when said shit hit the fan? Was he throwing shit at the fan? Did he turn the fan on? Did he bring the shit and the fan together? How were the shit and fan, how are they, geographically positioned in relation to each other before they were brought together? Who was there? Who witnesses? Any witnesses? You have the right to ask questions. I'm like, why are you asking so many questions? Because I'm curious. I just want to know. They start to See, people that actually have had something unbelievable happen to them, they're happy to vend to you additional facts and where to go. Yeah, I got struck by lightning. It happened at the corner store, blah, blah, blah. There's still a big black spot on the pavement where I got struck. And here's a YouTube video of the news story and the security camera footage of me getting my ass struck. And here's my posts on Facebook. Right? Versus, why are you asking so many questions? Well, you don't believe me? You think I'm lying? Why would I lie about such a thing like that? And they stonewall you on the facts. That's when you start to recognize that the more you scratch beneath the surface, you don't have to scratch very far at all. And you find less information than before. Like the pool of information starts shrinking, not growing. That's how you know you found a liar. And get you some practice with the news. We're in for a long 2019 full of lies. Start practicing with the news. Now that Smollett's come to a close, today's the Thursday, I can promise you by next Monday, there's going to be some new sensational story. It's going to fill the airwaves. Start asking some critical questions. See where it goes, and then see if you end up being right. And then you will be graduating the narcissectomy lie detection course. You get your degree. I will confer my degree upon you. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Do please like, comment, or share, and I'll see you on the next video.